Now here's a young story of a girl named Dasia Johnson. You know, black women love these low-level, no-good, trifling piece of trash man. And he took her out. And her aunt blames this building's security. Yes, they always have an excuse for their poor choices in men. Let's listen to this news story and I'll come back with my commentary, which is going to piss y'all off.
Was a disturbing scene inside an apartment in Cypress Hills. Authorities were conducting a wellness check at the location when they found the victim.
Yeah, so many questions at this hour, including just who the victim is and how this could happen. James Ford is live for us at the scene tonight with more. James.
And that wellness check you talked about up on the 6th floor of this building was the result of two things. People not having heard from the victim for a while and neighbors giving complaints about a foul smell. All day long, crime scene investigators and detectives kept coming and going from the building here on Linwood Street and Atlantic Avenue. They removed a lot of evidence related to the gruesome find that had been made here on Wednesday. That's when the building's super, who'd received complaints of a foul odor coming from apartment 6F, let police in to check on a woman in her early 20s. They found parts of her body cut up and left in 2 suitcases, according to police. This man, who did not want to give his name, lives on the same floor a few doors down.
You hear arguing, banging, loud stuff, regular stuff, but you can't, like I said, if you try to interrupt or something like that, you're just putting yourself in a problem you can't solve.
He said that the woman and her boyfriend would regularly fight, and there was often evidence that it got very physical most of the time.
Somebody gets hit very hard in the mouth, right? The blood trail would lead from the door to the elevator. They stood in the elevator, obviously, to the first floor, came back out to the front of the building. The blood trail stops there, and you see them both arguing in front of the building.
The boyfriend is being sought in the case, according to neighbors. Some other residents of the building say this is just too close to home.
I want to move. I'm annoyed and I'm shocked.
Some other people from the neighborhood say that while the case is disturbing, they're not surprised.
Now this is the second time in this neighborhood that something like this has happened, and not that they're linked, but I'm just saying that it's unfortunate.
She's talking about the case just 6 months ago, about 15 blocks away, where the torso of a missing woman, Susan Layden, was found in a bag in a shopping cart, and days later, other remains were found. Alleged serial killer Harvey Marceline ended up being charged with the murder based on evidence. And now, in this unrelated case, evidence gathered from Wednesday afternoon, overnight, and into early evening Thursday is being amassed to make a detailed case in this crime. And according to neighbors and police sources, the boyfriend of the victim and possibly an accomplice are being sought in the case. Reporting live from Cypress Hills, Brooklyn, I'm James Ford, Pix 11 News.
Now, as I, went deeper into this story and searched the story, the only person that spoke up in this case was her aunt. No daddy, no mama spoke. Where are her parents at? Didn't hear anything from the parents, but the aunt is speaking up. And this is just so disturbing. But they get mad at me when I say black women need to pick better. Black women always pick low-level, trifling, no-good piece of trash men. They get mad when I say that, but it's a fact. And we keep seeing tragic story after tragic story of our young women. And, young women and older women. It's the same, because sometimes these young women learn this behavior from their aunties and their mommies. And, they learn this from the women in their community, in their families. They pick no good, trifling piece of trash men. And they have rotating community ding-dong of these low-level black men coming in and out of their home growing up. So they grow up in a dysfunctional, toxic relationship with a no-good, low-level man. They end up picking the same thing. Now, this girl was in school, working, and in college. So how do you end up with a street bum? How do you end up dealing with a dude, a loser, a lowlife? Tell me that. You go to college. How come you don't like none of these college boys? Hello, somebody. Oh, that's right. A college boy. They're corny. I forgot. A college boy. He's a lame. I forgot. This girl went to college and she didn't try to pick no dude from college. But she picked a low-level piece of trash dude in the neighborhood. I'm out of here. Put your thoughts in the comments.